how was your college experience?
So I had a wonderful college experience. I went to Yale University, and I was a history major. It's a liberal arts university. It's obviously has a decent reputation. So it was. I applied early action. I got in. I didn't apply anywhere else. I thought that place good enough for me.
Wow.
And clearly good enough for my parents. My dad thought it was a cool place. He used to go to medical meetings in New Haven, where Yale's located. So he had this idea. Yale students were so smart.
Yeah.
And so I was a little, I think, daunted, like everybody is, about how do you choose and all the. So I got in. I was like, that's great. Probably as good as lots of places. And so I had a terrific experience. And so I don't know. Academically, I certainly wasn't like an overachiever. Didn't underachieve either. So got a BA in history. But across 4 years, had just a wonderful time. And one of the gifts you get by going to a really good school like that is, and you don't realize until later in life, is just to be immersed with smart people, who are equally kind of engaged in learning and kind of learning about the world, learning about themselves, with smart faculty members to kind of assist you doing that. It was just a wonderful privilege to be able to do that. Didn't realize it at the time because I was just a kid.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Wow. There's a lot to be said about that. Especially like having like a culture of learning around you where everybody's just trying to be their best. And that's very interesting when I think about my own teaching experience, because I taught public school for 12 years. So from 2010 to like fairly recently to 2022 was my final year of teaching. And I was seeing some of the opposite going on at the high school level, where there wasn't a culture of like education or learning. And I was struggling through that, because I was like, all right, well, how much of that is the culture of the school itself, or how much of that is this culture of like the population that we happen to have?
Right, and then the other input is obviously, the kind of culture or attitude, sort of balance of the family, right? The family that shapes you, and so those three things interact in really interesting ways.
Yeah, for sure.